Hey everybody, it's John Day here with my blue 370Z. So if you've seen my other video, you've seen that I installed the Stillen G3 intakes, and what I didn't do is install the protection over these AC lines. Totally forgot to do that, didn't read the instructions. Seen a lot of other people have the same problem. So what happened is the intake rubs this AC line and punctures a hole in it. So it's a relatively easy fix, but if you take it to any dealer or anything, they will charge you crazy amounts. And we car enthusiasts like to do things ourselves, right? So, so yeah. If you take a look, I'll move the camera. Take a look in there. There's two quick disconnects back there, and then there is two screws that connect it to the condenser. So what you'll need for this job is a flathead screwdriver, 10 millimeter wrench, or socket, I should say, and something to protect your new lines, which I have 2 pieces of garden hose, and your new $35 pipes, which I got from Infinity of Tampa Bay. So let's get started. Oh, and the final tool is you'll need a quick disconnect tool. You can get these from any auto parts store. I got this one from Advance down the road. So first thing, and I've already removed my portion here of the Stillen G3 intake. And now, what I'll do is I'll actually move the camera and maybe get a better view, which that's not a better view. See in there, you can see the screw where the two connect, and that's where we're going to be at. That's where I'm going to be working. So I'll attempt anyway. Take your 10 millimeter wrench, or socket, put it back here, loosen that up. Off the condenser. Now I had originally took this to Nissan. I figured I'd seen it done. I've seen people talking about it, and I was like, you know what? It'll be an easy fix. I'll just take it to Nissan, and they'll fix it for me. You know, I figured it'd be like $300. So whatever. I was like, you know, I don't care. I'll spend the money. I don't have much time. So I brought it to them, and I brought it to them without the front bumper on, like as you can see it is now. I've been driving like that for a few days, and I pointed out to them exactly where the problem was, and showed them exactly what they needed to do. And they came back to me and said that I needed a whole new condenser because this is one piece, and told me that if I don't do it right, I could screw up the condenser and everything. Or they told me it was, they had to replace the condenser because this part is a piece of the condenser, and it was made into it. I was like, no, it's not. I've looked it up. But the guy didn't trust me and told me, he actually told me my car was a rebuilt title. But car. It's not a rebuilt item. And I don't know what the heck it is. So, a lot of stuff happened there. I wasn't about to pay $1,400 to get an AC line changed. And I gotta try to get this tool back here into those back two. And this tool is interesting. So I ended up removing my headlight because I couldn't get that tool in there close enough in order to get a good seal. But it turns out the tool from Advanced is a piece of junk. So don't buy that tool. I took and made a tool out of a very expensive Nestle Pure Life water bottle that I took and cut the tip off of, but I left a little bit of that hard plastic so that it could get around there. So forget the tool. And so this end, it just pops right out. It just pops right out of the condenser there. So that's easy. So now I'm going to take this one off. I'm probably going to trim this down, make it a little smaller though. Yeah. Make this one just a little bit smaller. This tool, don't buy this tool. Alright. So, I'm just going to take our scissors and cut that a little bit. See if that did the trick. If you can see, nope, it needs to be smaller. This just has to wrap around in there and has to go inside under that spring. So, cut a little more off. My little snips. Wrap it around there. You see that little thing? Yeah. Oh, I need to cut a little bit more off. It's just really small. Okay. Now surely wrap this around. And under that. So there's a bunch of people on YouTube that have created different things to make that tool, but I didn't have anything that they had laying around, so I used a piece of water bottle. So yeah, Video has been edited to take out all the aggravation, but that works right there. So next step is to install the new unit. Alright, we got the new unit here. So much grief with that stupid tool. So it comes with the little plastic piece. These bevels just go in there easy. Get closer. Take your new ones, so you can see, and they just stick right on. No big secret to it. Just make sure everything's lined up. So yeah, I'm actually going to stick these in first. So trial and error, folks, right? So if you can see this guy here, just gonna kind of drop him in there. Goes in there, in that area, and then if you look, which let me erase this. That off the GoPro. I'll see this guy. I'll just go right there. So. Back over here. Got those in their respective places. And then that pops and it's locked. And then this, and it's locked. And there's plenty of people that show how to remove the headlight and stuff like that. It's like 3 bolts. It's not much. But then, so there's your fresh new AC line, and then finish putting that in there. Pushing that down. Sorry. Pushing that all the way down. That's locked in. This goes in a little thing here. Doesn't have to. So yeah, and then you put your two screws back in and put everything back together. and then go to your local AC tech or whoever and get your system refilled, and you're good to go. And just put everything back together, just back the way it came. Self-explanatory. But that's my video on this review because no one had a video. So, good luck. Be safe.